teams 2 rounds down. 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Cavaliers. In a 7-game series, they have the home crowd advantage. You can feel it in the air, guys. But will they be able to start this series with the win?
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Paul Millsap out there with Whiteside. And it's Drew in at small forward. So it's the Celtics now. Thomas up top. He's covered by Irving. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got his first points of the game. On defense, Boston. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something. You're right.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Good. Bradley's got his first 3 points of the game.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Irving passes to Mr. Moves. To the middle, lets it go from 11. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
But that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Whiteside, a screen on Irving. Thomas kicks to Whiteside. No luck, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's James. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
They set the pick. It's stolen by Bradley.
He was on that pass in a flash, read it, reacted, and then picked it off.
Drew, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Mr. Moves, guarded by Bradley. Irving passes to Mr. Moves. The 10-footer. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Boston leading by 3. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, earlier I spoke with Brad Stevens. He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Kicks it out to James. Just 5 on the clock. Millsap grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Bradley with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Millsap misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
James dishes to Love. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Here's Drew. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 2. They set the pick. Irving attacking. Here's Spates, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Spates is... got his second basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
A different look now for Cleveland. Henson checked in. Smith comes in for Kevin Love. And Tony Allen subbed in for Irving. Pass to Sullinger. Nice ball movement by Boston. Sullinger the screen. Pass to Beasley. To the paint. Here's Johnson. High shot from 10 feet out.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
In the corner, Smith with it. Wide open look. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Beasley outside. They set the pick. Knocked loose. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. They now take the lead.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific. And I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Here's Holloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 to shoot. On deep. Sullinger, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Cleveland gets it back. Boston trailing. Here's Holloway. Inside. Johnson, good. Mr. moves. And no good trying to get that one. It's a tie game. And a chance now to hear from Paul Millsap talking about the confidence of his team.
You know, our attitude approaching the game.
Greg, it's got to be more than just attitude, right? I mean, ultimately, don't you have to have guys step up and produce in some cases or even overproduce?
You do, but really it is about attitude and confidence. I mean, those are the two elements that if you bring to the table, you really will have a chance to beat anyone. And so don't discount that attitude when you're on a roll. They call it getting your swing.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 6 points for Freak.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Thomas goes in. Rebound by Mr. Moves.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Launches it, and he gets it to go. Mr. Moves got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Now the pass to Holloway. Elbow shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mr. Moves got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was a big factor. He had 9 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
This one for 3. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
Out left to the wing. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Beasley with the steal.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined.